All right, welcome TRX Basics core workout. It's gonna be about 10 minutes. We're gonna run through 4 exercises 2 times. All right, so we're gonna start by doing a basic crunch. Now the trick here is that I want you to push your feet down into the straps and maintain that. So as you start to bring your chest up, go ahead and start into a little bit of a crunch. As soon as you feel your heels start lifting off the ground, you've gone too far. So what this does is this is gonna take out your hip flexors out of the exercise and isolate your abdominals. Good. I want you to think about moving the bottom of your rib cage towards your hip bone. That's where the crunch is at. Hands are up here by your head, but you're not pulling on your neck. Make your abdominals do all of the work. We're going 60 seconds total. You guys are halfway. Good. All right, so I want you to draw your belly button down towards your spine, suck it in, and push it to the ground as if I was gonna come by and punch you in the stomach, right? 10 seconds left. Awesome. And relax, good. So we're gonna go into a plank position now. I want you to roll over onto your bellies and put your feet in the straps. Good, sometimes that's the hardest part. Perfect. Awesome. We're gonna hold a plank for 30 seconds, so pop your hips up right there. With these planks, you should be about 2 inches higher than you normally would be because your feet are suspended. Awesome, those look great. You should be feeling it through your shoulders. Your elbows are lined up right under your shoulders. Solid straight line. If you want more, you can try the plank crunch. So draw your knees into your chest and push them back out. This is a little bit more advanced, so only try it if you're ready for a little bit more. 5 seconds. Looking good, and drop down onto your belly, keeping your feet in the straps. Come over onto one side, facing me, for a side plank. Top leg is always in front. All right, line up your elbow right under your shoulder. One arm's gonna come straight up in the air. Now lift those hips, 30 seconds. This is your side plank. If this is hard, just work on this. It's your goal to keep your hips stable. If your feet are moving back and forth, swaying, hold this, work on tightening up your core, tightening up your hips. If you want more, add a dip. Drop your hip down a couple inches and squeeze it as you rise. Good. This is gonna develop the size of your abdominals, your obliques, for a nice skinny waist. And flip onto your belly onto the other side. Heel to toe, elbow under shoulder, and go. 30 seconds. All right, solid straight line. Shaking is good, it means your muscles are working. Solid line from your toes all the way down, yep, and add those dips in if you're ready. You got 15 seconds left. Awesome job. 8 seconds. And relax, good. All right, onto your back. 4th exercise. Heels in the straps. So our abdominals are not just here, they wrap all around our spine. So we're gonna work the back side. All right, we're gonna do a TRX Bridge. So laying on your back, heels are in the straps. We're gonna start, I'm gonna show you 3 different levels here. So we're gonna start by popping your hips straight up in the air and then setting them down. Basically doing like a reverse plank, straight line right there. Good. Now I want you to pop your hips up, bring your heels towards your butt, press them back out, drop all the way down. There you go, just like that. This is level 2. Working the low back, glutes, hamstrings, abdominals. Try not to press into the ground too hard. If you're feeling this in your arms, you're probably pressing into the ground too hard. All right, level 3, pop those hips up, heels in, and now hold it up, out and in. Right there, bring your heels to your glutes. Good, press them away. Just like that. 10 more seconds. Your hamstrings should be screaming. If they're not, do it faster. And relax, good. All right, flip it, or no, stay on your back, sorry. Heels stay in the straps. We're back to the first exercise, basic crunch. Remember, this is all about muscle isolation, really trying to isolate the abdominals. All right, press your heels into the straps. Good. And now start crunching up. Good. Trying to make your rib cage and the top of your hip bone meet and come out. Crunching is not about lifting your chest up off the ground. It's about crunching the hips and the ribs together. Good. Remember that as soon as you feel your feet start to lift up out of the straps, you've crunched up too far and your hips are starting to work. We're trying to isolate the abdominals and take the hips out. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale as you come down. Good, and keep that belly button pulling into your spine and your spine pressing down into that mat. Couple more. And relax. Flip it over. We're going into plank. How are those abdominals holding up? Good. All right, pop it up into plank, 30 seconds. Hips up nice and high, elbows lined up right under your shoulders. Good, now if you want more, start doing the plank crunch, bringing your knees into your chest. Excellent, just like that. So you should be feeling this in your abdominals, not your low back. If you're feeling it in your low back, it's too hard or your hips are sagging, okay? So if you feel in your low back, you might need to come up for a few seconds and then drop down for a break, or you might need to lift your hips up higher. One more. All right, onto your side for that side plank. Good, elbows lined up right under your shoulders. Top foot is in the front, heel toe together, 30 seconds. And either hold your plank here or add the dips in. Breathe it out. Good. So this should be hard. You should be feeling a burn in your abdominals and you should feel pretty unstable here. We're working a lot of different muscles. 10 seconds on this side. Good. Side planks and side plank dips. Roll it over to the other side. All right. Line up the elbow under the shoulder and pop it on up. Here we go, 30 seconds. Breathing, trying to keep your feet from swinging. If your feet are swinging, lock everything up. Lock up your hips, lock up your core. Good. Get that hip up there. Reach. Boom. Awesome. 5 seconds, you guys. And relax, onto your back. We're gonna end with the hamstring curls. Again, we're gonna start with level 1, which is just a bridge. Level 2, the hamstring curls. Level 3, the hamstring runner. All right, hips up, right there. Drop them up and down. Tap them down, lift them up. If you feel like you're using your arms too much, flip your arms over, palms up, and you won't use your arms as much. You can really isolate the backside. All right, now start bringing those heels in and then setting your hips down in between. Good. Awesome job. Make sure you're breathing. All right, I want 15 seconds of hamstrings holding it up. So in and out, there you go. If you feel like you're gonna get a cramp, you can flex your toes towards your shins. Dorsiflexion. 5 seconds, here we go. And relax. Awesome job, you guys. This concludes our TRX Basic Core workout. I'll see you guys in the next video.